Have you ever tried to figure out why or how people have been so successful in their relationships? You see these great relationships around you. They seem so happy. They seem so fulfilling. They just seem so rich. And you're trying to figure out, how did they get there? Well, this is part two of the 12 secrets of highly successful relationships. Stay tuned. So last week I gave the first three secrets of 12 secrets of highly successful relationships. And today I'm going to give you 4, 5, and 6, the next three, in how to get to those highly successful relationships. The first thing is they talk highly about their partners no matter what. They're never going to allow the public to see any of their person's flaws, right? They're going to make sure that they're always uplifting their partner, always building up their partner, always strengthening their partner in front of other people, even when they don't feel like it. Now, that is a caveat here. Because a lot of times people only want to build you up when they feel like building you up. But you have to understand, in order to be successful in anything, you're going to have to know that there's going to be some processes. There's going to be some things that you do not like. There's going to be some things that don't feel good. And that happens as well in relationships. But you're not going to go to your career when you're having a bad week and say, I suck at this, or I hate this career, or I hate this job, or I hate my business. You're not going to do that. Why? Because you want your business to look good all the time, even when you're not really doing well in it. So you have to make sure that you do the same exact thing with your partner, even when they're not making you feel the best, because that's when it will then start to resonate in them that, wow, they really do have my back. And when someone feels like that you really have their back, then they're going to do whatever is necessary to make sure that they prove that to you as well. Number 5, they communicate effectively. Now, a lot of people don't know what communicating effectively means, because if they did, then more people would effectively communicate. And then we would have less divorces, we would have less breakups, we would have a lot more harmony in the world when it comes to relationships. As a matter of fact, 83% of women think they are great communicators, and 70% of men think that they are great communicators. But those same 70% of men think that their significant others are naggers. And those 83% of those women think their significant others don't listen to them. So you see the conundrum that's there. When you think that you're a great communicator, but your partner doesn't feel the same way, then you're really not a great communicator. So you have to make sure that the people that you're communicating with first are able to clearly understand the message that you're conveying. Then you are making sure that you are listening more than you are talking, which is why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Lastly, you want to make sure that you are being understanding versus trying to be understood. When you focus on those 3 forms of communication, then you're always effectively communicating, because you're not worrying about what you can say or what you can get out. You're only worrying about how they are receiving what you're saying and what you're getting out. Number 6, they know that balance doesn't exist, only harmony. Now, let me explain that, because so many people are saying, well, I want balance in my life. Oh, I have to get balance, or this is not balanced. Well, the only thing that you really want balanced in your life is your tires. Because you want your car to function well, but your relationship is not your car. Your relationship has to have harmony. Why? Because sometimes people are off. Sometimes people have a bad day. Sometimes people are not functioning at their most excellent selves. So if they're not doing that, then they're not going to be able to hold their part up. So if there's a scale here and they're not holding their part up, then what's going to happen? You're consistently holding yours up, but there's no balance there, right? You're here and they're here and they're doing the best that they can at that particular time, but there's no balance. So what you have to do is create a harmonious space. That is a space where you all can dance together. When you're left, he's right. When she's right, you're left. When you're figuring out, she's already got it. When she's already got it, you're able to just sit back and figure it out. Or you can just come together and figure it out together. But you have to know that as long as you're doing this and you're dancing together, then you're on rhythm and you're in a harmonious space. When you're trying to get balance, there is too much pressure there, because if a person is not in their best selves, then they are having pressure trying to make sure that they keep up with where you need them to be. And if they can't do that, there's going to be some inadequacy there, which means they're going to automatically pull back. That is called dissonance. Whenever someone feels uncomfortable in the situation because they don't feel like they're giving their best, dissonance is always going to be there. The problem with dissonance is that it can sometimes make you push forward and move forward into the what you're trying to get, or it's going to make you pull away from it. So you have to make sure that there's a harmonious thing there, that you both are working with each other. So I hope that this helps someone. Please, again, if you like what I'm doing, make sure that you're commenting. Tell me what you do to keep your relationship going and to keep it successful. If you know any successful couples, let me know. I would love to talk with them. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell so that you can get any of the videos that I upload every single day, even though I upload a special video just for YouTube on Fridays. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love y'all for real, for real. Bye.